Hello traders and individuals interested in learning how to trade. Scott's back again. Sorry for the delay. I think I said Thursday I was going to put an update video together. I just didn't get a chance, just with some athletic commitments and then some stuff on after and work in the morning and everything. But enough excuses. Got a haircut too. If anyone noticed, a little bit shorter. All right, so let's get straight into business, guys. So the first trade, it was a US dollar CAD 4 hourly. So this line represents where I pretty much got into it, exactly where I got into it. As you can see, I think it was actually a market sell at the time because the price moved, so quickly towards pending order that I just sort of took an opportunity, and that was pretty much where. See, it would have been at the very bottom there. I'll zoom in, go across. So it would have been. I don't really know. Okay, it's freaking out a little bit, but yeah. So it would have been at the base there of that wick. That's where you sort of want to get into the trade. Okay, so it was actually slightly above that. So yeah, that's what happened. So I got in there, and then it went down. As you can see, that was the first one. So I got in at that price. Stop loss was set there, which was just above the high of that candle, the signal candle. And then I took the profit, so it was 1-to-1. And then that was the trailing exit. So that obviously made money as well. It was a small risk trade as well. Because that week, what had happened as well is earlier I made a 1% losing trade, so I could only risk, really not in a trade, but I just, really minimized the risk again. And look, unfortunately, like if I'd gone a normal 1% each position, it would have been quite lucrative because you can see it went down quite a bit. It actually went down to, it was down to 2R, so double the money situation. But I can only move the stop loss, one risk to reward ratio each time it moves another one. So it actually went down to it got to like $29, but it had to be around 36 to move, to the 2R. And then obviously, this was, I think from memory, guys, this is the election results. So I'll just move this out of the way. So this is what happened. So that hit the trailing exit, but not the end of the world. All right, so that's just the current situation. I'll go down. So that's, yeah, so it's 128 now. That's the situation, and we'll go to trade. And all right, so I'm in the US dollar, Singapore dollar. So this happened yesterday. It was a market buy as well. So just to give you guys an overview of what's going on. All right, low risk again. It was one of those things where, it was taken on a Thursday evening Perth time. So it was sort of London, New York sort of period. So I want the opportunity to be flexible. So if I take a 1%, normally I just like to sort of keep it like that. So I've taken a small percentage here, and I'll just let's get that out of the way. I'm really not too polished on my M24 skills here. There we go. So it's really not done too much, and we'll bring it up now. And then I might give you an insight into the back testing as well. Just trying to keep these nice and short. I know everyone's got busy lives. Now this is going to give an insight into, yeah, so here it is. So what happened here? Here was the candle. Just double checking everything. Yep, 4 hourly. So that's where I got into it. The top there. So I missed that. And then it's quite wicky, that candle. So it's not a great sign, but then it sort of came back up. We'll zoom out. So it's trending. I liked it because that there. So it's trending, and then it's been holding for a while, and now really what I'm testing here is this a little bit of resistance. So I'll zoom in again. So that's what I trade this, and the price action is so that it is boxed up a little bit. And I was discussing with my trading accountability partner. I actually was on Skype at the time when I saw this, late last night, and look, yeah, I thought it met decent criteria. The only, it met 3 out of the 4 rules because one of them, the last one it didn't quite meet, was respect recent support resistance, and you can see with that touch there, this is a little more bodied, this candle, and I just put it above, that high. On reflection, a tip is if you get a big candle like this is sort of a big shadow engulfing type setup, is that you're going to have a little bit of retracement because that is the largest candle, and well, goodness me, I mean, if we count it, it's, well, look at that. How many candles? It's a lot. So that's an outlier type candle. So, I mean, 100 more, maybe that one. No. So, yeah, but it is trending quite nicely, and the signal was there as well. And look, it's just the trend's quite nice, and it's not ridiculously crazy. And you go to the daily, and then the weekly for a bit of confirmation, and it's sort of, recent stuff. It's pretty nice. Sorry, guys, I'm just okay. So that's what, it had more pluses than negatives. So we'll go back to. So that's why. So that's what that's doing. Yeah, and there's not much really going on otherwise with my accounts, guys. If you've got any questions, email them through. Okay, I've got my contact details there on the Scotty's Trading channel. And if you've been watching and you've been learning and stuff, please feel free to write a comment, or subscribe. Or if you have to subscribe to get notifications, I'm not sure if you do. I don't mind if you don't want to subscribe or not, as long as you want to be updated, because normally it'll be at the start of the week. I don't typically trade Monday, and the reason why, it's just a little bit slower on the 4-hourly and the daily when it comes to these sort of signals. And then at the end of the week, again, most people are taking their profits out. Some, that's how they sort of trade on a week-to-week basis. So again, there's not, like as you can see, there's not much activity really. If we go across a few charts, it's pretty quiet right now. So there really wasn't a lot, like this week, there wasn't a lot of, trending markets. What I can do is I'm going to have to slide this out, and I'll log into my live account as well. Okay, so this is the channel though. So look how I would approach, if you're new to this page and you're sort of new to trading, it's all happening, folks, pardon me. So check this out. Blake, if you're watching this, this is probably important as well. And what else would be important? I'll check out some more videos. I've actually put quite a few videos up. So this one is quite important as well. So the Forex tutorial for getting started and backtesting. You're gonna find, there's not a lot out there really for backtesting. It's all about just getting in the markets. And now I'm going to tell you, I have access to some very successful traders, Walter Peters and James Kensington, and on Walter Peters' forum, Naked Forex Now. And it's not a plug. I'm not paid to say this. I'm just telling you what I've been told is that very successful traders, Forex backtest. So you can take your view on that and how you want to approach it, and if you think you're better than that. But I'm telling you right now, it's like a pilot, flying a 747 without doing any flight simulations. So yes, I agree, doesn't replicate the exact intricacies of flying, real aircraft with the flight simulator, but it really gets your mind ready and into the flow of things. And watch this as well, okay? So just giving you a little breakdown of how I would approach things. So we'll bring in the live chart now, all right? Okay, and I'll just show you where. All right, so this is where it's at. So 5,250 was the starting balance. I put in 5,000, and then I went to put in a bonus 250. Okay, so this is where we're at right now, Singapore Japanese yen. So this account is traded by James Kensington, guys. All right, and you can sign up to that on Signal Service Pardon me if I misquoted that name, but it's called the hamster. All right, so this is here. All right, I'll just get that out of the way. So that was where the buy trade was triggered. All right, so what to look for here, and this is, you know, a professional getting in. So just look at that nice sort of trend. And what the trend, it's a nice, you know, linear, not too ridiculously steep, you know, curving trend. So, you know, it has rest stops here, back again. So really, I mean, got a bit to go as well, you know. And recent stuff is sweet. There's a little bit of, you know, resistance, but there's always resistance. And once you're in the trade, if it's got room to move, you know, you just let it go. And, you know, recent stuff, it's in the clear though. I mean, look at that, in the clear. So yeah, we'll just see how that plays out, and we'll go to the account history, guys. And look, I've had a few losing trades. You know, I'm a transparent trader, and this is just the name of the game. If you manage your risk, it's not the end of the world, because probability is going to dictate you're going to have losers. All right, so this is just the facts of the matter. All right, so I'll let you guys dissect that. I'm just going to have a quick sip of water. Okay, so as you can see, this is this week. So we had a euro, NZCAD, NZ Japanese yen, pound Japanese yen. Alright, so I'm just showing you, last week wasn't too bad, it was just slightly over break even. And so this is just the reality of the situation. But currently, look, what I am pleased about is the trade taken today. So yeah, like, what you just have to do is you have to realize, if you've done the back testing, which I encourage you to do, then you have to take that into the demo account or the live market once you're, you know, feeling confident in your abilities after a year or so of demo testing, and then you go into the live market, and then you just let it go and let it do its thing. You don't really interfere. All right. Anyway, guys, so that's the current situation. Everything. Hope you have a great weekend. And if you're still trading today, I hope everything goes well. Find me a question. Leave a comment. If you want, like the video or subscribe, because I put up 2 a week. I can put more up if you guys have any requests on certain, you know, detailed questions on backtesting and whatnot. But anyway, I hope everyone has a great weekend, and thanks for watching.